Sound check. Green light. Red light.
Yep. We're
Okay.
good.
Hey guys, so today, as you saw from the intro, we're going to be doing the Quasar 2, which is a pretty cool device. I've only ever seen this thing on Instagram. A couple German people have them on Instagram. They've been talking about them religiously. It's only now that Hookah John's been carrying it, and as far as I know, he's the only person who actually carries it within the States, maybe? I could be a little
I'm not
bit
sure,
wrong.
but he does have the Quasar 2, the second iteration of 3. Keep that in mind as we talk about this bowl. Actually, we're not going to call it a bowl. We're going to call it a thermic head, because that's what Quasar calls it. A complete unit. As you see here, the Quasar 2, it starts out with a silicone base. Plain and simple. It's the bottom, you can hold it, it won't get hot, and you don't need a grommet. So this will go on your any hookah that you got at home.
It's almost like double walled, so there is a cushion of air that won't be superheated. So even if it gets hot, it's probably not going to reach the outside because it's vented.
So on top of the silicone base is the glass head. It fits right on top, snug in there. One of the cool features that you picked up on are the little air vents in the side. And you'll notice in the bowl there are 4 little holes in the center. And what that does is it allows for optimal airflow on the bowl, regardless of how the shisha is packed on top. So fresh air will come from the side, up into the bowl and down the spire. Kind of like a fun way to keep the bowl from superheating.
So I've only played with this thing for a little bit. As you can tell, Bracken has played with this thing a lot. So the glass bowls are usually the only time I've ever used anything with glass would be on a glass hookah. But those things get super high. Unlike this design where it is a glass bowl, but the actual coals and the heat management is actually housed in something that's metal, which is an awesome design.
Yeah.
It's different and it keeps the aesthetic look of the glass.
So you jump it into the third part of 3. It's a 3-component bowl. The silicone base, the glass head, it's the HMD.
It's like the flying saucer.
It is. Here it is. This is it. This is the HMD portion of the thermic head. It has a lid and it has a base. They interlock and
it's very light metal.
And it's not a metal that melts with charcoal. So there you go. One cool feature, and we'll show this again, the head has notches that fits right onto the glass portion, preventing any rotation, which is helpful when you are locking the lid onto the bowl. This is a much easier bowl to lock when it's not hot than it is when it is hot. Because even though they have silicone around the outside,
do not touch it. Even on like other HMDs, like even though you see plastic or you have something on it that you're like, oh, that's gonna be nice to touch. Sometimes it gets hot. Maybe don't do that. But what I actually do really enjoy about this design is that it's nice to look at. It's beautiful. It's a nice piece. I think the glass is such a good aesthetic choice, even though you have this flying saucer. I am very biased in this because I hate having glass stuff around my hookah because like it will be that one time where you're trying to clean or you have people over and you're like, oh, I want to show this product off. You tap it, even though this is pretty durable. This is solid glass.
it's thick glass.
I killed someone in the library with a Quasar. But I do like the fact that it's kind of different pieces coming together to make something that's completely unique as a HMD. Now, Bracken's gonna pack this bad boy.
I am.
Because I don't like packing bowls here, and Bracken packs the best bowls. So, and that's, you know, sometimes you gotta just really compliment the person who's packing the bowls, so you don't have to pack them. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go over here.
Cue the sick packing montage.
Taking all of this stuff. Alright guys, so now we finally have the Quasar on top. We're smoking out of a DSH with some Fumari in the bowl. I'm not getting any restriction from the head itself, or from what I'm using. I'm getting really good clouds.
Right, so this is available on hookahjohn.com. Right now it's $60.
No discount, no nothing. Let's just say you buy as is, forget the shipping. I think me personally, if I like the price point because the more I look at it, the more I'm like, oh man, this is actually like pretty cool. The con for me is that I don't like if one piece is missing. If you don't have the top piece, you're not gonna be able to smoke it. Heat's gonna escape up to the top.
If you aren't gonna be putting the lid on the Quasar, it will not work.
It's pretty interesting having a bowl that's see-through. Like, well, glass, obviously you can see through it, but the thing is, like, you can actually see the shisha cooking. But okay, $60. I think the price point is fair. I think it is fair for what you're getting. You know, you're getting something completely unique, something maybe a lot of people don't have.
For $60, if you compare it to any of the other full kit setups on the market, those are ranging anywhere from $60 to upwards of $100. If you're looking at the bowl and the HMD, this is a complete setup for $60. You know, you don't need a grommet, and it comes with the HMD. Like you said, it is a one-all use kind of deal, so you're not using the bowl without the HMD, and you're not using the HMD on any of your bowls at home because it has a unique locking design.
It's the proprietary type system.
You can't just shift it over. That's a downfall. It doesn't have that much versatility, but for what it is, it's a beautiful bowl.
I'm hoping to see this more at HEW.
Right.
And I'm hoping for more people to get their hands on it so they can really look at it and check it out, because it's one thing for us to tell you, he'd be like, hey, this HMD is X, Y, and Z, but it's another thing for you actually to get your hands on it and make your own informed decision.
So if you are looking at getting this bowl and you like it and you have it and you want to upgrade, they have a third model.
At first when I opened it up, I was like, what is it really good? Is it really worth it? You know, blah, blah, blah. The more I use it, the more I see the aesthetic appeal, which is, you know, big time game changer. Especially if you have a DSH, it looks amazing on top of it.
Now, Chris, here's the question, and I'll answer it as well. Is this a bowl that you were going to buy and use every day? Right.
No.
Right. So, for those of you at home, if you consider yourself the hookah master of your realm, and you know what you're doing and you like the way that you do it, will this bowl make your setup perform better? Maybe not. If you think you're the best and you're using like leftover tinfoil and quick lights, yes, this bowl will make your setup better.
It's a set it and forget it bowl. You put your coals on, you don't got to mess with the coals. If you want more heat, just throw another coal in there, seal it up. How many coals normally would it fit with the lid sealed?
You can fit 2 fully lit cubes. If you light 3 and let them sit for just like a little bit, 5-10 minutes, ash them, you can squeeze them in there.
You can do the flats, the lovely little flats up here.
I fit 4. I can fit 4 flats. I've put Fumari now, I've put Zumerit, I've put Adalia, I've put Eternal Smoke. You can get an hour and a half pretty easily out of a Fluff Pack Blonde with this bowl. My bowls from the Quasar have, they run out of tobacco before they run out of charcoal, so I think that's a plus. Charcoal's much cheaper than tobacco. Speaking of tobacco, it holds like 15 to 20 grams depending on how you pack it.
Oh, bro science.
Yeah, bro science for the win.
You have friends coming over, pop on the Quasar, throw like three flats in there, just let it sit, let them do its thing. This is really good for parties. It's great.
If you get the lid to lock, your drunk friend will never knock charcoal onto the floor.
I think it's good for the price point.
It's a fair price. I think when you're buying this piece, for those of you at home considering it, a couple things. 15 to 20 grams, lasts about an hour and a half. It's $60. It's beautiful. So, are you trying to flex? You know, you trying to impress somebody with maybe they've seen your bowl collection and I've seen your bowls.
Oh hey, you got a nice bowl collection. What up, boy?
But
final thoughts.
If you're trying to flex, this is a good bowl. It looks good, and it's not going to break the bank completely to get it. So, if you're interested in it, if you like the way it looks, go get it. Yeah. If not, have fun with what you got, and you'll be just fine.
So yeah, John, thanks for the Quasar, and I think Quasar 2, and we're definitely advocating for this piece. I think it's pretty cool.